The tale unfolds around Mufasa, who triumphed over the most formidable lions of his time to create a realm reminiscent of Pride Rock. As the movie opens, we encounter Simba, who was instructing Timon and Pumbaa to look after their daughter Kiara. In truth, Simba was on his way to his wife Nala, who is pregnant once more, and is about to give birth to another child. Old friend Rafiki arrived. In fact, Rafiki was Kiara's grandfather, who is no longer in this world. Rafiki then began to tell Kiara about Mufasa's story, explaining how he started from absolutely nothing and built such a vast kingdom. This part is about Mufasa's childhood when he was with his parents. The ground lay desolate as not a drop of rain had fallen for months. Mufasa's parents started telling him they were heading to a place filled with lush greenery. Suddenly the clouds rumbled and rain began to pour. All the animals were reveling in the rain. But then a flood started to come. Mufasa swam in the flood. His father had thrown him into the river, and just as he was about to reach his mother, he collided with an elephant and Mufasa. Mufasa was carried away by the flood, but he managed to survive. Yet, he had traveled far from his home. Eventually, he discovered a lion cub on the bank named Taka. A crocodile was about to eat Mufasa, but Taka's mother, named Ishi, who is the queen of this entire area, intervened and took Mufasa to their home. They reached the place where Taka's father, Maharaj Ubasi, was. Ubasi was not keen on keeping Mufasa, but Ishi's insistence led him to allow Taka and Mufasa to be together. He organized a race between them. If Mufasa won, he could stay here. Mufasa was ahead of Taka, but when they reached a water spot, Mufasa got scared of the water because of his past experience. The memory of that flood accident still haunted him. Before the race concluded, Taka deliberately allowed Mufasa to win so he could remain with him forever. Finally, even the resident had to keep Mufasa with him. Now both lions would have fun together. In no time, both of them grew up. One day, Ishi was teaching Mufasa how to hunt. Just then, Ishi saw two white lions that were twice their size. Suddenly, they attacked Ishi. Taka was secretly watching all this, but out of fear, he ran away from there. Mufasa quickly moved forward and knocked down one lion. Seeing this, the other lion fled with its tail between its legs. Returning, Ishi told Ubasi everything. Ubasi thanked Mufasa. Mufasa told Ubasi that they would soon attack their tribe, so they should be ready for battle. Meanwhile, the surviving lion returned to his king, whose name was Kiroz. In fact, the lion Mufasa had killed was Kiroz's son. So now Mufasa was eager to launch an attack on the tribe. Meanwhile, all the tribe members decided that they would send Taka away from here. This was because there is royal blood in Taka. Even if Kiroz were to eliminate the entire tribe, it was crucial for Taka to remain alive so that he could restore this kingdom again, Mufasa. In order to safeguard Taka, he was dispatched alongside Kiroz. The two lions embarked on their new adventure, and soon after, Kiroz launched an assault on the Ubasi tribe with his forces. He discovered that the lion responsible for his son's death had departed. Kiroz's forces were substantial, and he wiped out the Ubasi and Ishi tribes along with all the others. Kiroz embarked on a quest to find Mufasa. In no time, he located Mufasa and Taka, who was stuck on a mountain peak. Just as Kiroz was about to strike, they jumped into the water, saving their lives for the moment. Now, both lions were wandering in the jungle at night when suddenly, another lion named Sarabi approached them. Sarabi's entire tribe had fallen victim to an incident, which is why she was wandering alone in the jungle. Sarabi also had a bird with her named Saju. Now, on the other hand, we see Rafiki's tribe. The whole tribe was eager to remove Rafiki from their midst, as he often spoke of matters that were incomprehensible to anyone. Break time, Rafiki himself left his tribe and set off on a new journey. But on the way, Mufasa attacked him, wanting to eat him, yet Rafiki showed no fear at all. Seeing this, Mufasa was momentarily taken aback, but then Rafiki began talking about Mufasa's parents and the gathering, which made Mufasa even more confused, as he had never met this monkey before. Mufasa was confused, having never met this monkey, and wondered how he knew about his parents and the gathering. The others decided to follow Rafiki, leaving Mufasa and Taka puzzled. Both Mufasa and Taka fell in love with Sarabi. Taka asked Mufasa for help in impressing Sarabi, and then he went to Sarabi with the lines Mufasa suggested. After a while, they found them again on the other side of the ravine, coming over with the help of stones. Sarabi quickly uprooted the beehive that was nearby. The bees made the elephants restless, There was chaos, and all the stones broke and fell down, so Kiros got stuck on the other side. Meanwhile, Sarabi also fainted, and Mufasa saved Sarabi and took her into a ravine. When the stampede of elephants ended, Sarabi regained consciousness. Mufasa lied to Sarabi, saying that Taka had saved her life to create a place for Taka in her heart. Shortly after, they reached the snowy region. Mufasa instructed Jaju to erase their footprints so that Kiros couldn't follow them. Mufasa hunted at night. Was talking when Sarabi came to Mufasa. She started saying to him, "You saved my life from the elephants, so why did you lie that Taka saved my life?" Hearing this, Sarabi started avoiding eye contact with Mufasa. Sarabi told Mufasa that she liked him, not Taka. Taka was also observing all this and began to feel that Mufasa had betrayed him. In a fit of anger, Taka went to Kiros and made a deal with him that he would take Kiros to Mufasa. But in return, he wanted Sarabi. Kiros agreed, and Taka made the deal and returned. On the following day, those individuals resumed their journey, leaving signs along the way for Kiros to follow, ensuring he could reach them without difficulty. In no time at all, they found themselves at the meeting point. This was a truly stunning location, with lush greenery everywhere. They were astonished by the beautiful sights of nature, and Rafiki dashed towards a tree in that area. He felt compelled to approach it, as it was the very tree that had appeared in his dreams for years. Just then, Kiros arrived and informed all the animals that he aimed to defeat Mufasa. Thus, no one should come between them. Mufasa informed Sarabi that he was preparing for a final battle against Kiros. When he approached Kiros, Taka was also present with him. He claimed that Taka had deceived him. Upon hearing this, Mufasa was deeply saddened, realizing that his own brother could betray him. Thus, the battle between Kiros and Mufasa commenced. As they fought, Kiros fell from a rock. Taking advantage of the situation, Mufasa gathered all the animals and said that if they did not support him today, then tomorrow they will. Kiros will return to attack them again, so they must join Mufasa to protect their children. Hearing this, all the animals were filled with enthusiasm, and they made all the arrangements. The lions began to recognize each other here, and now the lionesses of Kiros started clashing with Mufasa. They threw Mufasa down from a cliff, and Mufasa fell into a cave, then Kiros. Upon arriving in the cave, Mufasa started clashing with Taka once again. Taka was watching their fight, and seeing his brother getting beaten up, reminded him of their childhood memories when he and Mufasa were together. Therefore, he stepped in front of Kiros to save Mufasa. Even in the water, Mufasa was overpowering him, when suddenly a huge rock fell into the water, under which Kiros was crushed and killed. Mufasa was about to drown too, but Taka saved him. Then Mufasa went outside among all the animals. They were bending down in salute to Mufasa, since they had accepted him as their sovereign. It was at that moment that Mufasa found his mother, from whom he had been separated during his childhood, and they met again. He was filled with happiness. Mufasa said to Taka that he could stay there, but he would never refer to him by name again. As a result, Taka's name was altered to Scar, and that was how it unfolded. Mufasa ascended to the throne as the king of the Pride Lands. After hearing this tale from his grandfather, Kiara felt all her fears dissipate. By this time, Simba and Nala had come back with their new baby. They had returned. Kiara decided that from now on, she would be as brave as her grandfather. If you like this, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Until then, goodbye. Goodbye.